Welcome into Drew's Daily Diamond for Saturday, January 18th, 2025. I am Drew Martin breaking down the slate of games. We got NFL playoff edition coming your way, guys, with two games, afternoon and nighttime kickoff. So let me know in the comments below where you agree, where you disagree. All is welcome. Smash that like button if you're liking the content. Helps grow the show, guys, as we got first game up here. Kansas City Chiefs hosting the Houston Texans. We're heading to Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri for the afternoon kick. It does look to be pretty cold here in KC, and it's pointing towards this total. We've seen some under money, 41 and a hook being the total. Looks like -8 and a hook being the Chiefs is the home favorite at most shops. Do note some sports books. You can go to the WagerTalk live odds screen. They are showing, Kansas City as high as -9.5. That's mostly for a teaser protection line, so you can't get through the 7 and the 3. But just want to throw that out there, guys. 8.5 does seem to be the consensus number right now. That is the Chiefs as the home favorite. Of course, the Chiefs have won the last 4 times these two teams have met. Houston 0-5 in this round in the NFL playoffs, the last 5 times getting here. It's kind of been a theme with the Texans, if you will. Playing strong down the stretch and then getting here against the top team and really not performing. They are off the upset win over the Chargers last week. Man, and that was a domination. They actually out-yarded the Chargers 429 to 261, so a huge yardage edge there. They won the game 32-12. That was a pretty beat-up Chargers team, though. I think it's set up well for the Texans. Now they're having to go on the road, difficult place to play in Arrowhead. They're going to have to deal with the elements as well, coming from a dome game to going outside in Kansas City, having to travel up against the Chiefs, well rested right now. They got the bye, the number 1 overall seed. And again, the Chiefs have won the last 4 meetings, including this year. In December, they won the game 27-19. So, winning the game by 8 points, falling right around this number, but still winning that first game. Also do note, some due to the weather elements, but also, due to both these two teams just facing off against each other. This is the lowest total playoff game in Patrick Mahomes' career. Overall, guys, I like the Chiefs in this spot. I was looking for ways to get on them. And if you need something sidewise, I would go with the Chiefs, if you're just going to kind of a single game here. But actually, it's going to kind of parlay, if you will, not an exact parlay. It's actually a teaser. I'm going to use the Kansas City Chiefs, tease it down through the 7, through the 3 at DraftKings right now to -2.5 as the favorite. And it kind of segues us. Parlay was the wrong word, guys. Segue would be the right translation here to our next game, which is the night game. The Washington Commanders and the Detroit Lions. It is Lions, 8.5 at most shops right now. But again, some shops, if you go to the WagerTalk live odds screen, go in teaser protection line. And to kind of segue into our next one, we're going to tease the Lions down as well. First off, this is 55.5 as the total. We're heading to Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. Yes, Washington has had a heck of a season. You can kind of see it coming. We've talked about it on the show before. OC Cliff Kingsbury, that Jalen Daniels at the quarterback position. If you've watched college football, you could kind of tell that was going to work, that combination, or had a big chance to work. The problem here is, guys, they're going up against the Detroit Lions, who have been one of, if not the most profitable team in professional sports that I know of anyway. Going across continents, going across countries, whichever sport. I mean, Detroit is 12-5 against the spread this season. Actually 12-5 straight up, 13-4 against the spread. And Dan Campbell, their head coach, is now 70% against the spread. I mean, this has just been unbelievable. Jared Goff at the quarterback position, one of the most profitable quarterbacks in the NFL, accurate down the field, throws the deep ball very well. They're at home, the number 1 seed. So they're rested off of the bye. You see what the NFL does here. The number 1 seeds go on Saturday, so they make the number 1 seed opponent kind of play in the first day of the next round. Don't give them as much time preparation. So schedule-wise, not only do you get the bye, it helps you this round as well. And got a stat here, really with both of these two teams that points towards the teaser. It points towards betting them overall, but 7 and a hook or more favorites in the NFL playoffs are on an 18-game straight-up win streak. I'll read that again because this is pretty telling. 7.5 and more favorites in the NFL playoffs are on an 18-game straight-up win streak. I think both the Lions and the Chiefs win these games, so getting it under 3, I think is a great spot for a teaser. Likely to be a popular play. That kind of worries me a little bit in terms of, more of a public play. But hey, the public wins in the NFL a lot, guys. So we are going on the Lions and the Chiefs down to 2.5 here. So the teaser, NFL Divisional Round teaser for Saturday is the play, guys. Let me know in the comments below if you agree, if you disagree, different strategies you're going at for these two games on Saturday. Any looks towards Sunday's matchup, feel free to fire away. Smash that like button, guys. We'll be back tomorrow breaking down the two games. Come back and join us. Until then, Drew Martin checking out. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Thanks for tuning in. Cash those tickets.